uh, a general question. So, how many of you are already aware of IndiaMART? How many of you know what is IndiaMART? Okay, so that helps me, gives me a little breathing space. And how many of you are actually using IndiaMART for your B2B businesses? Okay, so that gives me a lot of opportunity. So, thank you. So, I'll just give a quick intro about myself. I belong to your TN and Coimbatore, so kind of you can call me son of soil. So not all presenters here can say that. So I'm from TN and Coimbatore, and I'm an alumnus of PSG Arts, BSMED, Bharati University. I think Yuvraj is also associated with BSMED. And I'm also an alumnus of Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. So I'm currently managing the entire Tamil Nadu and Kerala markets for IndiaMART. I'm newly joined, and this is a very good opportunity which I didn't want to miss. So I am here. So I'll just give you a quick overview of IndiaMART, and I will also try to touch upon some of the points which the other speakers spoke about, so that it becomes relevant for you. And then afterwards, if you have any queries, we can always connect during the networking lunch. So IndiaMART, as all of you are aware, we are a matchmaking platform where the buyers and the sellers are connected. So let's say you want to set up a company, and today many people spoke about connecting MSMEs and startups. So in a way, IndiaMART is already doing that. So where do the startups go when they want to, let's say, set up a factory? Where do you think they are going? They are first going to Google. They are searching for what they want on Google. And when you see the results, some of the best results you will see are from IndiaMART. So for example, last week I was in Noida. I met a customer. When I entered the customer, I was like, okay, did I enter the Coke factory? Because they had all cool drinks brands. They are not Coke, Fanta or Pepsi. They are all local Indian brands. So I asked them, what do you do? So they said, we are supplying soda making machines across India. And you know who are their major customers? Startups. So they sell soda making machines, plants. They take contracts, they sell machines, they install the machines end to end. And predominantly their customers are startups. Who are capable of marketing, funding, setting up a new brand, promoting it, which the SMEs, which we understood is little on the lower side, they're lacking to an extent. So that is where we are already connecting startups and MSMEs. So there are 154 million buyers, and there are 7.2 million sellers, and we have about, even Amazon cannot say that, we have 86 million products. So you want to set up a truck, you want to assemble your own truck, go to IndiaMART, you will get all the components. You will get a buyer for all the components. So you can assemble your truck sitting at home. So that is IndiaMART. You want to set up a factory, go to IndiaMART, you will get everything, sand, brick, machine, everything from IndiaMART. So you will get the buyers across the India. Every Indian state you have a lot of sellers, and you will have the sellers. And so over the years, IndiaMART has evolved. It's a 26-year-old organization, and it's also another great SME story. So it is founded by Dinesh Agarwal. So he is one of the guys who started like the Jeff Bezos of America, and then he has grown it into an organization which is very big now. So it's a growing market. There are different categories, and it's a discovery place. So what we say is that you go to Amazon, you buy a product as a buyer, and then as a seller you pay a big commission to Amazon, right? So you take what, 25-30% to Amazon. But here, IndiaMART doesn't charge you any commission. We only do matchmaking. So let's say Shadi.com. You go, you meet the bride and the groom, and then the platform ends there. So our role as IndiaMART ends there. So we don't come to you back for, this is your transaction, this is the commission you have to pay. No, sorry. Our role is matchmaking. So we say, here is your buyer, he is interested. Here is your seller who can service your requirement. Our role ends there. Right. So lot of strong network effect is something which you can do. And when you become a seller and when you want to improve your visibility and increase your reach, let's say you are a seller sitting in Coimbatore and you want to expand, let's say tomorrow to Delhi, you want to supply to Delhi, you want to supply to Kanpur, you want to supply to Noida, you want to supply to Chandigarh, Haryana, which are the manufacturing hubs. So you get a subscription, you subscribe, then you can reach the market. Now this is what I have basically summarized. So this is a little technical. So at one end you have buyers who have certain requirements, and at one end you have sellers. So we give offerings to you both as a buyer and seller. So to summarize, we have out of the 59 odd million sellers we have, 60% of them are buyers as well. So they sell on IndiaMART, but they also buy from IndiaMART for their own factories. So you are a buyer. So you have a factory and you want to expand it further, so you can buy for yourself as well from other sellers. So that's the beauty of this platform. And as I told you, so this is what we have at IndiaMART. So you want to manufacture or assemble a truck at home, you get all these products at your home. So you can reach out to the sellers. So we have sellers for all these types, which makes basically a truck. And one interesting advantage, or kind of a USP that we have as IndiaMART is that, see, I was speaking to Kunal. He said, I was also a buyer of seller of IndiaMART. I had so many leads coming my way, and I followed everyone, but I got one lead because it's a service product. So service product, you have 10 I want 10 licenses, I want 1,000 licenses. So Kunal will decide whether I want to go after the 1,000 licenses or 10 licenses. So you can also decide. Now, how do you decide? There are 100 of buyers chasing you. There will be a guy from Delhi chasing you, there will be a guy from Chennai chasing you, there will be a guy from Chandigarh chasing you, or even Coimbatore or Trivandrum. So there is a lead manager. So if you can see, you can have an inbuilt chat feature. So this inbuilt chat feature enables you to connect with the buyers, and also you can keep the follow-ups. So you want to set a reminder, you can do that. So it helps you organize your chat book. So you typically use, SMEs don't have a luxury of a secretary, right? So you can't have somebody employed at your office. There is a customer, I have to call him tomorrow. There is a customer, I have to call him after 3 days. And our memories are also short-lived, so we don't have that luxury. So this lead manager becomes very, very handy. So you can see all your contacts, your buyers, and you can just put a note in the chat window itself. Okay, I have to call this buyer at 9 a.m. day after tomorrow. So it will give you a reminder day after. It's like your secretary as well. This is a complementary product. So another good thing is that we are also enriching this entire IndiaMART platform. And one more outcome of COVID is that it's more and more AI and ML driven, which is like, let's say you are based out of Coimbatore and you want to focus more on Chennai, Trivandrum, and you want to consume only those customers or service only those customers who are meeting certain requirements. So once you start engaging with them, the platform learns your preferences. So it learns, okay, seller A wants only these type of customers. They are comfortable with these type of customers and they are reaching out to them. So your artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms will start showing you more and more such algorithms which will actually suit you, which would actually encourage you to consume more and more, which are more relevant. So that is the entire ecosystem. So we do have other products which are coming and which, because IndiaMART continues to invest in the product side, whether it is enriching the platform of matchmaking, or we are also planning to add value-added services. For example, you have Vyapar, which is a free billing software, which comes with a subscription as a complimentary offer currently. And we will have many other products which will continue to be added, because we are investing in multiple companies already. So that is in a short about IndiaMART and coming to Coimbatore. If you see Tamil Nadu and Coimbatore, because being son of a soil, I cannot let my state and my district down, right? So out of the suppliers that I spoke about, 15% of the SMEs are coming from TN, which is like one biggest state. So Tamil Nadu is the highest among all Indian states. 15% of the SMEs, MSMEs are coming from TN. And we are leaders in auto parts, ready-made garments and leather goods. And see, last I read, India has about some 700 plus districts. So if you see IndiaMART, out of the entire registered MSMEs in the country, 1% is coming from Coimbatore. So we should all be proud of hailing from Coimbatore. And from 700 districts in the country, 1% of MSMEs are registered in Coimbatore, which is a big feat for Coimbatore. And we are supplying 1/3 of the auto parts in the country. So Coimbatore is dominant, 33% share in auto parts and 66% in pumps. I think Sharp Ma'am was here, so she must have been one of the leading suppliers. And we are also, one more emerging field is software. So Coimbatore is also the 17th major city where outsourcing of software is happening. And I think Infosys, Tech, Wipro, TCS are also going to set their shops in this next 6 months. They have already announced. So we can expect as people of Coimbatore, the 17th will keep rising. Right? So that is the potential. So we need a push, right? And IndiaMART is giving you that push. The Coimbatore market is expanding, Indian market is expanding. We need a push, right? We talked about the push. What is the push we need? And IndiaMART is enabling you in some form by expanding your footprint. Because today the easiest way to expand your presence is go online. Right? Everybody goes online today. I'm sure whenever you wanted something new, first thing you do is go Google. So IndiaMART gives you that footprint, and the another major thing which I want to highlight here, which is more relevant, which is that building in India for the world. So there are 7 million international inquiries that are happening. So every year there are 70 lakh buyers sitting from outside India. They are raising their inquiries through IndiaMART. So this could be product ABC, which is being supplied by Delhi or Chennai or Coimbatore, but there are 70 lakh inquiries. And coming to Coimbatore specifically and TN, there are about 10 lakh MSMEs registered from Tamil Nadu on IndiaMART already. And out of that, 1.7 lakh, which is 17%, is from Coimbatore. And we have a team of 70 people in my team working in Tamil Nadu, especially in Coimbatore. There is another 70 odd people sitting in Coimbatore. And we also have good presence in Kerala. So we have another team of 50 people who are happy to service you. And that is one good thing about IndiaMART, which you might all feel useful. And coming to TIE, again, it's been we are happy to stand beside TIU for 20 years, and it's been great to have support, and TIU's service to the entire SME and the startup community has been well acknowledged, and it's a unique platform. And thank you for playing that role and taking the lead. And I'm sure everybody here has something to take away today. And so we talked about startups and the SMEs in one room. I'm sure TIE will take this forward in the coming future. But IndiaMART is already doing it in some form, in the digital form. If it becomes physical, it will be even more great. And thank you everyone once again for coming here and giving your time. And look forward to meet some of you and interact with some of you during the break and also after the break, because I will keep coming to Coimbatore often. because it will be my market. So you can always reach out to me and we can interact going forward. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.